Recording the Hailstone takes all the equipment here beside me and behind me, and really the process is just measuring it and then using the software that we have to get a accurate 3D scan of this hail. Because just taking pictures, sometimes the depth, dimensions, it's not as accurate. But with this 3D scan, we can get all these dimensions. We can pull a pretty accurate volume from them, and then just the process behind it, it's very simple. It's more of the setup that seems kind of long, but the setup of it is very easy, and then the ability to capture these hailstones in a 3D model is very, very good for what we do. When you take the ice out of the freezer, it almost instantly starts melting, just because the room temperature difference between being in a freezer at minus 32 or below 32 degrees Fahrenheit and then into like a room temperature such as this, around 70, the ice just starts melting immediately, and it will create a glossy surface, and the 3D scanner and the software, it has a hard time to pick that up. So what the duster does, it kind of freezes the outer surface of the stone and puts a matte finish to it, so then the laser is able to reflect back into the photoreceptive lenses, and then it can pick that up and map the surface. So this is just the stand that we use for the stone. So we can put it in here on this top of this green cylinder, and then all these dots around here are what the laser is actually referencing to model the stone. So these are just reference points, and this is a fixture that I can pre-upload into the scan rather than placing these dots all over the table. And since it's ice, they don't really stick to it, to the surface, like you would for like a car part or anything. So this is just to help us speed up the process and then have a space that the 3D scanner already knows is there and can model that stone. So this is what the 3D scanner is. So the lasers will be projected out of this center, and then the two cameras up here are actually what the light is reflecting back into, and then these angles, it has a known geometry that the software and this scanner has, so it knows at that angle it can get different surfaces of it and then be able to accurately 3D model.